We bike. Winners quarterfinals. Dark Frost's very own JollyOmega versus Jelly Sports' very own Lummox. Let's get it, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. It's the GameLab-Smash, a lagger edition. But we started on time because we got it like that. Here. Start on PS2. We've got the indomitable and most patient Roy I've still ever played in my life.
Lummox?
Oh yeah, by far. He still plays hype because his comebacks are godlike, but he's definitely a ledge trap Roy. You know, I think in a different life he would have been a fire-ass Lucina.
Oh. Playing Roy like Lucina, that's kind of a dangerous combo, low-key.
The explosiveness of it is nuts. You know, just at any given moment, he's really going to capitalize on the opportunities. But he's got like the technical jargon down, right? Like he SDI'd hard out of that combo, but still ends up getting hit up by the spin out of JollyOmega on that ass. You know, Grandma got run over by a reindeer, or was it Roy?
I mean, between the two of them, I know that JollyOmega really wants this. I was looking at the recent set scores when you saw it on stream just now. It looked like Lummox at least took every single game in the last 5 sets that they played, right? Or at least all game in the last 5 sets that they played. And Lummox is up 4-1 in the last 5 sets.
That's pretty significant, and I gotta say that that's playing to kind of a deficiency that just Omega sometimes has. He gets outboxed, you know, because you're gonna take that jab back air combo every single day of the week, and that happens a lot under the guise of the very patient i.e. Roy, but found is confirmed, and there's that fair that we were looking for.
As long as he keeps playing like that, playing with the bomb, playing with the is that the cannonball? Is it a cannonball? A cannonball.
The cannonball, and doing the immaculate parries. If you're doing multiple parries, you're looking for all the frame advantage possible.
As long as you're pairing both hits in there, I think that JollyOmega can make this happen. I mean, they're both explosive characters for sure. JollyOmega playing a really great defense right now, a little bit more tight than Lummox at the moment, but you said he was a comeback king, so I kind of want to see what's going on.
I mean, it's been a while since we've seen Lummox, and I mean, he comes in here looking like Tobey Maguire, but let's see if he can play like a hero. I love that little drift back to avoid the Mecha Koopa as well. You know, really aware of the options that JollyOmega has to throw out at any given time. Oh, and that's it.
Oh, missed the move.
Oh, that pivot grab was absolutely precarious.
Trying to fight for position right now, but Lummox getting the Jair. And we're going to see how he follows up on his edge guard to nothing. Jeez.
Wow. All right, still falling into that dancing blade, or excuse me, the double edge dance. But the falling fair is still going to take the stock. I'm surprised, but this is and should not be a surprise. Roy with rage.
A lot of it too, PK.
Very dangerous character.
A lot of it too.
Yeah, almost all of it.
Ooh.
And now officially has all of the rage. He can literally not be any more pissed off.
He's angry as hell. We're going to see it.
Let's see if he's too angry to die. I love the get up double edge down, send him into the air, setting up a juggle situation because obviously the Fire Emblem characters, these disjoints really good at sharking platforms.
It's definitely scary because he's only 20% away from kill percent.
Yeah, and like I said, Lummox is a liver. You know, we're looking at him, all this percentage on him, the falling up air that we talked about that earlier, right?
He's at kill percent.
He's at, I'm gonna mess you up percent. And JollyOmega actually playing a lot more consciously, really retreating to those platforms, understanding. I think it took a minute for it to click in, right? That like he was in more danger than Lummox was.
That was a really good showing, a lot of momentum going in JollyOmega's favor right here, but I will say that Lummox was playing back. There's going to be a situation in these counter pick stages right here where they're going to take a moment and reflect on the shift there that was going on. Lummox was only a few hits away. It was kind of like a last hit situation between the two of them.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's what I mean with when it comes to Lummox. Just really, really aware player. Understands that overextending in neutral is a death sentence. But he also has a character that's kind of meant to, you know, push the boundaries. Yeah, you know. So, I mean, definitely weighing his pros and cons really, really well. Let's see if he can get out to an early lead here and make something worthwhile because, I mean, JollyOmega, he's on his P's and Q's right now. He wants to win this.
For the Christmas spirit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, what's on your Christmas list? Beating Lummox? Well, I don't know if I can get you that, but nigga, here's a controller. you know? Jolly old Saint Nick, he looking out for everybody. Also, shout out everybody that's finally figured out you can do Jack Air without a reverse aerial rush. You can just turn around really fast and do it. Also, you can turn around and look him in the eye while he double edges your dance. Ow! Well done.
This Roy is annoying as hell. JollyOmega did all that work. Another double parry on the nair, which means that tells me it wasn't the first time it was an accident.
No,
it's completely intentional.
Yeah,
absolute recognition.
Yeah,
and then you blow up at 100, sub 100. You know,
which is fair.
Yeah.
Ooh, kind of juking him out there. Tries to get the landing nair. Instead finds a nice jab into 2 fairs for his trouble. JollyOmega here has been in the corner. Lummox's ledge trapping is very good.
Really good reactions from Lummox. But that's something that we've seen for the whole year. Since I met Lummox at MSN 0, the premiere, I've seen Lummox just hold ledge really, really well against a lot of its opponents. So
absolutely, on reaction, had that F smash ready. And once again, the ledge trapping, catching that neutral get up from JollyOmega, 66% on him. Omega looking a lot more worse for wear this time around. Can tell, not necessarily getting to his head, but there's just a lot of work to be done. Needs to air dodge early. Will it be caught? No, it's still able to get the blazer out, and that heavy armor paying dividends getting back to stage.
All this extra damage from Lummox onto JollyOmega is really good extra credit going into this next stock. I would anticipate that this next stock is going to be taken.
Oh, yeah.
But any percent is going to help him out right here. Really solidify his place in the set. The tides are still the same as they were at the end of the last game.
Agreed. If not, a little bit skewed towards Lummox. This whole stock up and almost has all the rage humanly possible. And JollyOmega playing like he did last stock. You know, the last game of the last stock, he said, yeah, get away from me. I'm only going to approach you when I have a full in, and you're going to take that gram damage all damn day.
At 171, trying to find anything he could do to clean up this stock at the moment. But just nothing going on. Not many options coming from Bowser Jr. 184 now, PK.
Yeah, okay, don't watch what the left hand's doing. If you're dealing with the right, throws up the Mecha Koopa, but lands with the nair to take the stock. Really well done there from JollyOmega. I mean, he has the ability to bring this into a much more reasonable field of doing, and it's going to start by being very careful with how he approaches this monster that is Lummox. Damn, that was a meaty ass hit. I love when the sound effects sound like, you know, we're squabbling.
Squabbling on the ledge here.
Ooh, didn't catch the jump, but does get the Mecha Koopa.
Good situation.
I like that. I like that. Very early up B there. Oh, he's trying to bait something. Great patience there from Omega in the corner. He's going to need to land. Instead gets hit with a dash attack. He does have the Mecha Koopa in hand, tries to be aggressive from the way up, instead gets caught with a nair. JollyOmega has been in the corner so long for all these interactions.
Honestly, that bomb really helped. The Koopa being blown up there, that put him in a good position to recover a little bit differently. But that's death.
Up throw? Yeah, that's going to be it. And I mean, once again, you know, a lot of Roys in that same position that aren't Lummox would have been kind of swinging a lot more.
Right.
He was just waiting for his time, biding his time, and ends it with an up throw. The most
Lucino up throw, yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I see it. I 100% see it.
Not a general Roy option, but I think that's why he was able to take that game, you know. Those sort of things pay off when you're dealing with someone like JollyOmega that has so many ways to approach you without actually moving. You know, the cannonball, Mecha Koopa, what have you. And so the difficulty is going to become, how do I get in between and take a stock quickly and safely. All he had to do was sit and wait and shield.
It's really interesting because you see that he's sitting and waiting and shield because of the options that are being chosen by JollyOmega. I just hope that JollyOmega makes the adjustment and playing a little bit better in the mid-range. You got the bomb, you got the cannonball, you got all these options, these bursts with cart, you can fake out with your movement on canceling a jump. You could do things to bait something out, a bad option out of Lummox. Hopefully the adaptation's made here because he's holding himself really well.
Agreed. Yeah, no, he's looking really good. I do like to switch to Battlefield 1 because my eyes appreciate it. I like to see sunlight.
Facts. Facts.
Definitely these extra platforms, you're going to know how to approach. You're going to have a nice mix-up to your movement options for both parties, but I really think this benefits Bowser Jr. Also, shout out Blazer. That heavy armor, I think that's one of the coolest subtle integrations on a character's moveset.
On Roy?
Yeah, just the neutral get up B. That's a goblin. Oh, it's really good.
This whole character's a goblin.
Yeah, terror, if I might say so myself. And there we go. Also a kill move at high enough percents. It's very, very good.
Oh, that was a really scary situation. I guess the armor through on the side B helped JollyOmega there. But
can we talk about that patience at ledge and how he didn't immediately get up at any given point, roll in Jack Smash? Like, he's really considering the fact that JollyOmega has so many options ready for him, and he's just kind of negating them all by being a little more patient than the average player.
He's understanding that in shield he has every single space and option to react the best he can. It worked the best last game. He's going to do it again this game. And look, he's reacting.
All right, another neutral get up. I mean, there's nothing really scarier than Lummox at ledge right now. He's a fearful character. And he's right out of roll distance, too.
Oh, if that was Lucina.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's facing for the wrong character. And once again, is able to roll onto stage, kind of faking JollyOmega out. All this rage on Roy. Oh, and do you see that little gift back?
That was a little crazy. It was a little crazy.
That was sexy. JollyOmega kind of struggling here in these corner situations, but finally does the spit out like you said, mixing up his options on stage, is able to take the stock. This is not out of his grasp, but he does need to get a little bit more proactive with putting his damage on.
That was awesome, really. That was an awesome air dodge awareness there. Doing a quick move up tilt and then just immediately recognizing the air dodge out and then catching it. All he needs to do is capitalize, but he's in a great position right now, taking advantage of the platforms, putting him at harm's way with the Mecha Koopa, still continuing tacking on more damage.
And that's, God, that set of patience is scary. It's really weird. It's very, very weird to be on that top platform and Roy not sharking it with up airs, because that's the easiest thing to do. Lummox, however, biding his time, as he should, is able to rise with a nair. It's another ledge trap situation. And JollyOmega's back in the corner, where I'm sure he spent most of his time.
The dashing at the ledge is really interesting, coming from JollyOmega. There's a lot of missed opportunity there.
Weaving through all of these offstage options, JollyOmega being a little bit more liberal with what he's throwing out in terms of his cannonball and Mecha Koopa, but catches the early directional air dodge in 167. This is a very mad Roy, but not the one you expect.
He's looking for this game. Wait, are we in best of 3 territory or still best of 5?
Best of 3 territory.
It's still best of 3.
Yeah.
All right. When I was also looking at the stats, it looked like that the only time, or the only two, there's only 2 times out of the last 5 sets where JollyOmega was able to take a game, and one of them he won. So this being in the position right here, this is really good for JollyOmega, having the percent lead right now, not in the best position against Roy, but still moving, throwing the Mecha Koopa out at the ledge, trying to keep the pressure going on. And the bomb into the Koopa.
Great aggression there.
That was awesome.
One of the only times that he was able to call out Lummox overextending.
That was like one of the only F smashes that I've seen in the whole